Hello, everyone, again. It's been a minute, but I'm back here today to do another track for Close Combat. This one's just going to be not for any new stage or anything. I just felt like doing one. So, I think today I'm going to be doing a new track for the big event, the one with all the guys in the background, and it's like a game show kind of looking thing. I did one track for that, and let's do another one. Okay, so today I'm thinking kind of something anime-ish, maybe a little jazzy, I don't know, something along those lines. It'll probably change. I'll put a thing here if that's just the kind of idea I'm starting with. Something a little upbeat, not super angry, just kind of something driving. Today we're on the headless guitar. If you've never seen a headless, this is probably weird, but yeah, that's what they look like. This is for nerds, by the way. If you're a nerd, you use this. While I'm tuning up, I wanted to ask people, what is your guys' favorite stage in the game? Personally, I'm Magma World biased. I think that one's probably my favorite. Just like the vibe is really cool. All right, so I'm kind of looking for a lighter distorted tone, like not something super angry. Maybe something along, probably a little less than that. I'm not sure what direction to go with this. You know, you're on this game show, you're invited, and they're like, you gotta prove yourself. That's kind of the feel I want. Like, it's a tournament arc kind of thing, and you're like, I'm gonna freaking win. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I like that. That as like a main riff, I feel like that's pretty energizing. Okay, let's get that recorded. All right, just a rough idea. All right, and I don't think that should be the very beginning. I mean, it could, because it does need to loop. Let's see. Let's lay down the drums and everything on that. Just this basic idea first. All right, I'm gonna be using this Monarch kit today, which is a pretty heavy sound kind of dialed in, so I might need to tone it back a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm thinking we want it to be pretty fast, like something like that. Alright, it's pretty bouncy and fun. Let's get a good take of that. I think we want the second time through to be a little different, but I'm not sure how. I think that needs to be the same. That's kind of like the main motif. Could go to a different chord, but I feel like we want to save that. Ooh, that could be cool. Doing something a little off-kilter there. Put that on the kick, really emphasize it. Do something different on the cymbals. We can get the dings going. Ding. Okay. So that rhythm is going to sound like this. And then we'll go through again. And the second time, we'll go to a new chord at the end. You know, maybe we just want to go through this time and then it goes to a new section. No, I think save this time for the last one, and then go to a new chord here. Probably down to the minor second. Oh, and then we could have this go on the left crash here. Oh, and then I think do a harmony here. Yeah. I think here we don't want to go through this again. We want to have this. Something along those lines, and then it transitioned us back. Just kind of building out that chord and building us to that new one. I think that's a pretty decent, main riff, main idea to come back to. We could definitely add some more here, and I'm thinking synths. I think we're in synth land. Maybe something like that? Like the hyper saw? I'm thinking we also bring in some kind of pad. Just something to kind of fill in the space. Maybe something along those lines, just sitting in the back with a low E. Alright, I think the drone works, but not all the time. So we're going to need to change the note around a little bit. And then we'll follow here, but not on the root. Just something in the background there to kind of add some more texture. Ooh, maybe a bend? I don't know how distracting that would be. We could do a slight bend up here. Ooh, that's pretty nice. And what if I just put the lead on the... And then we have this take over here with that bend. Oh, that's pretty nice. You gotta admit. And then we go down to like a chugging. Ooh, okay. Okay. I think this is getting somewhere. But not too much. Ooh. Something on the stack? Ooh. The stack is nasty. If you don't know what the stack is, it's basically just like two cymbals sitting right on top of each other. Maybe something along those lines. That could be fun. It might not fit the sound, but I do like how it does sound. Yeah. That's cool. We got a little bit of mixed meter action going on here, and then we'll wrap it back around with this slide up, which isn't anything too crazy, but it does kind of give us a bit of a turnaround. So all I need to do here is put that there, get rid of that. But maybe something feels a little more. There we go. Okay. I feel like that's got a little bit of grime to it, a little bit of dirt. I need to put in the bass. Okay. Maybe it's a little too westerny, but I feel like it can kind of be like, here's your first challenger, and then it's like, Joe, let's put in a lead part. playing, and then we go up. And then we could go right back to the main riff. I think that could definitely work, but this transition needs to be different. What if for the intro it's just this? But with like a choke. Bat, bat. Alright, I think I'll take a break here for now and come back to this. Fresh set of ears. Alright, so I took a bit of a break, and I think after listening to it a couple times off camera, I think I just kind of like it doing the same thing again. Because I kind of want this to be, you know, a little catchy and made for like it's like a TV theme. Like I'm kind of imagining this as what the TV station would play to like get their people hyped. So that's what I'm thinking, and I feel like that fits what's going on. Now I just need a new section to go to. Maybe just power chords, and then I have like a lead part on guitar, maybe something like that. Let's see if we can't come up with something. Oh, going back up. We can Jurassic Park it. I think that might be the move. Jurassic Park in it a little bit. Something like that. Yeah, it's probably weird that you can't see what I'm playing. I'm just like, well, there's a noise happening, but maybe adjust that camera next time. All right, let's get a drum part going, and this will kind of. I'm gonna aim for, you know, bringing this down a little bit, so that we can maybe drop everything out after this and build up to like a super cool part at the end, and then that loops back to the main riff. Something like this. Yeah, something super simple like that. Ooh, that's all right. Like a little walk down there. And then we can do a different chord progression the second time. And we'll go to the stack, and that'll bring in a little more intensity. And then to the china at the end. We're kind of just changing the symbol on every 4 measures to just ramp up the intensity as we go. And then we'll drop everything out. Let that hang. So much tension. And then we... Alright, now let's get the bass in. Such a simple rhythm, but it's such a good one. And then we'll do something there. But first we need to fill out this space a little bit. And we can have this, we'll do the lead on the guitar, but I think this should maybe provide like a counter melody, like a light one. It is a little cheesy, but I think cheesy's maybe the vibe. Ooh, hold on, idea unlocked. What if this bounces in the stereo? If you're not listening on headphones, you probably won't be able to tell the difference unless you're got like a nice set of speakers, but basically every single other one is bouncing between different channels. So you'll hear one on the left, hear one on the right. I think that should be a fun effect. Let's get a lead part recorded. I think I like that one. And then we can go to a new riff there that just kind of goes. So we need a goer. And I think maybe something in halftime. Maybe something like that. Yeah. And we'll just have the bass not play on the palm mutes. Kind of like let them cut through a little more. All right. Cool. And then we just want like a nice synth lead part here that is just hitting us. Oh, we can have that pitch down. Oh. I decided against harmonizing that part because it's going to loop back to a similar run, and I feel like it'd be strange if it just like cut out. All right, I think that's basically it. But I did want to go in and add in samples, impacts, risers, and all that fun stuff, and maybe Pokemon samples. I don't know. Let's see where it takes us. So this part is always pretty fun because it kind of glues everything together. I'm still going to have to do a mix and everything. So you guys will hear the final mix on the last listen through. But for right now, what you'll be hearing is just the production, for the pre-production mix. All right, so there's a couple impacts that I like to use. So let's bring that in for the verse. And then this one may be a little too intense for the beginning, but let's see. That's nice. All right, very nice. Let's get this at the outro. All right, and let's get some risers in there. These are just kind of like that. All right, let's give it the old listen through. I'm a fan of this. I hope Ivan approves, and I hope people like it. I mean, sorry if I wasn't super talkative, but I kind of get locked in. So, hope you understand. And I hope this was entertaining, at least a little bit. I did see some very nice comments the first time, and on the actual like OST posts on the channel. So, thanks everyone for that, and hopefully I do more of these, and because they're pretty fun, and I like seeing people's reactions. So, catch you guys on the flip side. See you in the game of life. See ya. Ivan approves.